Imagine you're outside on a hot day, ready to enjoy a cold ice cream cone. But before you can even take a bite, it starts collapsing into a sticky puddle. It happens so often we barely think about it, but a specific physical process is at work here. Why does the simple addition of heat destroy the hardness and shape of the treat? To see how this works, we have to look at the molecules. Every physical object is built from millions of these invisible, tiny building blocks. We can identify how heat affects these blocks by tracking the journey of a single frozen ice cube as we slowly turn up the temperature. Watching these microscopic blocks react to heat explains how matter shifts between forms in our daily lives. Our ice cube starts in a cold room. It is hard and maintains a perfectly crisp, square shape all on its own. In a cold environment, the tiny bricks are locked together. They shiver slightly in place, but cannot break away from their neighbors. Because these molecules are trapped in this formation, the ice cube cannot change its shape. A state of low thermal energy enforces strict molecular bonds, creating the rigid structure we define as a solid. Now we introduce moderate heat. The harsh edges of the ice cube round off, and the structure collapses into a puddle of water. As the tiny bricks absorb heat, they gain energy to loosen their grip. Instead of shivering, they slide smoothly around each other. Flowing freely, the material loses its rigid form, adopting the exact shape of whatever cup it is poured into. Adding heat increases the molecule's freedom of movement, turning the rigid material into an adaptable liquid. We can push the journey further by turning the heat all the way up. The water boils, bubbles form, and the puddle vanishes into steam. Extreme heat injects high energy into the bricks. They completely abandon each other, flying at high speeds in every direction. Because gases possess so much kinetic energy, they refuse to be contained, expanding outward to fill every corner of a room or balloon. This illustrates the difference between the extremes of the journey, the locked, shivering bricks of the solid versus the high-speed flying particles of the gas. Temperature acts as a control for molecular energy, dictating whether matter stays locked down, flows freely, or escapes entirely. As the diagram shows, the states of matter are defined by their molecular freedom. Solids hold tight, liquids slide, and gases fly. You can observe this cycle at home. Place a single ice cube in a dark-colored bowl. Set the bowl in a sunny window, and watch the solid structure break down into a liquid puddle. Return later in the day to see the final phase. The liquid water eventually absorbs enough heat from the sun to evaporate into a gas. You can even act this out with your friends. Shiver in place for a solid, slide past each other for liquid, and run around for a gas. These transitions are happening continuously around us. Molecular energy determines the physical state of everything we touch, eat, and experience every day.